There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Russell. Then there's Towns. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And it's the Warriors to start out. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Over Curry. That one off the back iron and out. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Clippers.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Here is Russell after the made shot from Klay Thompson, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Russell, no luck.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And here's Edwards. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, here is Russell. 8-point game. 4 on the clock. Kogi inside the three-point line. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Inside. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Oubre.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Curry against Russell. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Well, to me, this is what Hollis Jefferson does very well. This guy, a phenomenal dunker with the ups he has.
Edwards against Thompson. Outside Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Curry's got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that one is good.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
Curry passes to Thompson. Green inside. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. Green, no luck.
Indoors with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just...
Oh, wow!
Young fella. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Curry. He had 37 points last game out. And the rejection by Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And finished off by Wiseman.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Here's Kogi. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hollis Jefferson finds Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Russell. Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Boy, when the three-pointer's falling as efficiently as Klay Thompson is capable of making it, it is really hard on a defense.
Here's Towns. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. A floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Green. Timberwolves trail by 11. Russell passes to Okogie. And here's Hollis Jefferson. There's the dish to Russell. Looking to end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
This guy's a shifty player now. D'Angelo Russell adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Russell. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Russell against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Lays it in off the breakaway. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Rubio looking around. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Warriors leading by 11. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Culver comes in for Edwards. And it's Malik Beasley in for D'Angelo Russell. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Oubre. And Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
The Warriors shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Wiggins against Beasley. Rubio the pass to Culver. That's a two from Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Cans it from downtown.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Towns. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
And he knocks down the first one.
Make no mistake, Karl Anthony Towns has all the skills necessary to be amongst the best players in the league. What a problem he poses for defenses, guys.
And Towns drops them both. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
And there's no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
Two.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now Curry. He has 7. The pass to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. The kick out to Towns. Now here's Culver. He's covered by Bazemore. Another miss by Minnesota.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
A pull-up, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Beasley with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins. Hits the front of the rim and out. Warriors leading by 19. Curry dishes to Wiggins. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Rubio. The shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Beasley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's Hernan Gomez. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 23. Curry on the wing, covered by Rubio.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Two.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 11 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 9.
Boy, Steph Curry balances that perimeter game with the ability to get to the cup. This guy is tough to guard on the drive.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right, who holds you to the highest standard? And here's what he had to say.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't feel too down on myself either.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Eric Pascal out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Curry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one misses.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame, and obviously similar styles, too. Both guys very fluid off the dribble.
And he sinks the second. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Timberwolves shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. On Gomez down low. Working on Pascal. Hernan Gomez, no good. Here's Bazemore, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul called on Minnesota. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Towns, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
Now, here's Culver. 9 points last game. Left side, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The Timberwolves have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Beasley. It's deflected. They get it back. Towns finds Hernan Gomez. Tries yet again. They get it back.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Culver passes to Towns. For 3, Beasley. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Minnesota making some changes. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Edwards comes in for Malik Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Culver. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman's checked in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Kent Bazemore. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Eric Pascal. And Oubre subbed in for Curry. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Can they get it?
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shoots a fader. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timeout.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Wiseman. He's been having a wonderful season, averaging 9 points per game, 14 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Oubre can't get it to go. So it's the Timberwolves now. To the inside, Oubre with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, it's the Klay Thompson show tonight. The full extent of his offensive arsenal on display.
Pass to Okogie. Towns with it. He's covered by Thompson. They need this. And it's Towns missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
There's the lob to the hoop. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Here's Edwards. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wiseman. Minnesota making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Good on both. Here is Rubio. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes to Towns. Pocket 6 over Wiggins. Towns, no luck.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
They get it again. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his third basket of the night.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
Rubio, the pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Minnesota, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Davis is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Oubre. Here's Wiseman. Golden State moving it around. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rubio, the pass to Russell. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first one falls.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Rubio. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
You simply cannot relax when you're playing Klay Thompson. The catch and shoot, the release too quick.
Up top, Rubio. Guarded by Green. And Rubio kicks to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oubre on the wing. Over Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Rubio. Over in the corner, Edwards hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 9.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Oubre outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Up again. Edwards dishes to Russell. Goes up again and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
An even 3-on-3 break. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. The feed now to Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think Wiggins will always be remembered in that monster trade for Kevin Love a while ago. You don't see many trades like that in the NBA.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Culver comes in for Edwards. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry against Rubio. Back to Russell. Shoots the three. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
It's stolen by Wiseman. One-on-one fast break. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now Russell. 6 points for him. Over Wiggins. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. And finished off by Wiseman.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Russell with a wide open look. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And the first one drops.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for the Warriors, Eric Pascal comes in for Wiseman. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Wiggins. And so he hits both. Bazemore with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And the pass to Looney. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. And finished off by Oubre.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Beasley against Bazemore. The offensive rebound. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about the toughness from Hollis Jefferson on the interior? Fantastic at using his length close to the rack to get that contact.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Curry passes to Oubre. Over Culver. And it's off the back rim, no good. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Great D that time from Oubre. The Warriors shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. It's good. Curry's got 11.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Some of that is about the chemistry that Rondé Hollis Jefferson has with his teammates, right? It's infectious when you share the basketball.
Bazemore passes to Curry. Offline with his three.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Beasley in the post. He's covered by Bazemore. No good from Beasley.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Beasley. This one for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 19 points. Even with all the rings, Kenny, Draymond still plays with a monster chip on his shoulder.
Yep, he's king of the hill. I would call that. What would you call him, Shaq?
I would call him the MOTTS.
MOT.
Master of the triple single.
But he's got a high triple single. Think about that.
That's not funny, Ernie.
9, 9, and 9.
Not to him.
No, it would be. He gets like 9, 9, and 9.
Look, he'll never have Shaq-like numbers or Kenny-like numbers, but few players in the league are as important to their team's success.
No,
he's very important.
Yes, and the defense.
And I didn't make that up. A good friend of mine made that up.
Yeah.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second half of our broadcast. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Minnesota, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Edwards. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Hollis Jefferson passes to Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pass to Thompson. Over Edwards. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Deep 2 from Russell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry with it. He's picked up by Russell. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a quick look at the numbers for D'Angelo Russell. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes it to Wiseman. Oubre, right side. Kicks it to Wiseman. Pass to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Edwards passes to Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. And Russell gets it to go.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Russell against Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's Towns missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Curry passes to Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score it.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
shot. One shot.
Free throw good, Green. Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. And he lobs it up. It's deflected. Towns down low, working on Green. And it's Towns missing. Oubre, no one around him. And the three ball is good. Oubre's got 11.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Hollis Jefferson, the bounce pass. Okogie, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now the Warriors moving it up, and the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Russell. To end the run, and the slam dunk by Russell.
So a point guard who can flush it with authority. D'Angelo Russell takes advantage.
And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Buries the corner three. 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Oubre from deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Golden State. And the second free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Down low, Green, and Green slams it in.
You can tell the competitive juices are flowing right now because Draymond Green is on a roll.
Towns against Thompson. Pass to Okogie. Over Green. Off the left rim and out.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Two.
That's good from Green. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Hernan Gomez comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Josh Okogie. And he can't hit the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Towns in the corner, lets it go. He drains the quick shot. Towns has got 9.
Yeah, this is one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA already. Towns doing everything these days.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. From past the arc. And it's Wiggins missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
No good from Beasley.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Wiseman kicks to Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Andrew Wiggins with the statement finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Russell looking around. Five on the clock. And that one drops. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
And here's Wiseman. 12 points for him. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Second, the Warriors.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Wiseman. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Culver's checked in for Edwards. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Russell. Then for the Warriors, Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Green. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Thompson. He hits both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Towns. And that's going to be a treble.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Curry. 2nd in assists, 7th in scoring, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And going back to him being second in assist, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Now Bazemore. Passes it to Looney. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Rubio. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Towns. And Looney sends it back. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Pascal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns. It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Free throw drops for Pascal. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Beasley with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range.
You can see the vision and instincts of Jarrett Culver. Able to spot the wide-open man and hit him in rhythm.
And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Curry. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns, the pass to Rubio. Back to Towns. Over Curry. They get the rebound. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Towns has got 6 in the quarter. The Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Bazemore for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Minnesota shooting 47% from the field in the third. There's the pass to Towns. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 13 points.
And this, to me, is important for Karl Anthony Towns. We know he has a terrific perimeter game, but I like to see him take charge on the interior first.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Bazemore against Beasley. The layup off target. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Curry and the rejection by Towns. And it's good for 2. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Rubio, the pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Rubio misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Towns kicks to Rubio. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Wiggins. Good on the second free throw. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. And Minnesota has possession. Beasley with it. Culver in the corner. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Rubio outside. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. Warriors shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Bazemore passes to Oubre and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. Towns.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. That shot misses. Good D by Rubio. And now the Timberwolves on the break. For 3, Beasley traps in the tray. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
On its way from Curry for 2. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. That's tipped.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Rubio. Passes it to Towns with 4 seconds on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wanamaker setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Lee, Looney out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Wanamaker in at the 5. Offensive rebound, and Lee with the stuff.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. And here's the fast break. Pulls up. They get it back. Here's Oubre. And finally they hit one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Timberwolves shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Davis down low. Looney on him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wanamaker. And Culver pulls it down. The pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Culver. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wanamaker the pass to Looney. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Balmaro the pass to McDaniel.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Poole. Misses in close. Fast break, Minnesota. Davis has got the ball. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Golden State. No good from Lee.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Smailagic. Back to Lee. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Davis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Poole. For 3. And Culver pulls it down. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Balmora. Feeds it to McDaniels. Basket counts. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Poole. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Davis, the pass to Layman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Smailagic. Great D that time from Davis. Now here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lee gets the bucket.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Layman, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Wanamaker, the pass to Lee. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams? New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at. He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Green, he's checked in for Looney. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, the more experience you get in understanding how to run pick and roll, the better you become. D'Angelo Russell improving his decision-making.
And here is Lee. He feeds it to Green. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Wanamaker. Here's Smailagic. No good with the triple. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
He's off on the second. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Balmaro. Rebounded by Smailagic. Passing to Poole. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Russell against Green. And the slam dunk by Russell.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Here's Poole. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Ed Davis. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. And some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nails the 16-footer. Russell's got 20 points.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Poole the pass to Wanamaker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Russell passes to Davis. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Green missing. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Layman, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Poole's got 11 in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Back to Wanamaker, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Green, the pass to Poole. That three off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Kicks to Russell.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Good.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
Free throw good, Russell. Here's Wanamaker. On the wing, Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Russell dishes to McDaniels. From deep. No good on the shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Russell, no good. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And a wide-open look for Lee. No good on the three. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Russell. Warriors with the rebound. Picked off in midair. Balmaro off target at the rim. The Warriors shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steph Curry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Balmaro. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Layman. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.